Hey, my friend, I'm over 50 now, really approaching 60 in a couple of years, and I'm just excited about it. There's not really anything that I would like to go back. I don't want to go back to be a teenager or anything like that. There are some days that I wouldn't mind revisiting down through my life, but I'm pretty okay with aging. I have no problem about that. It's a part of life. And as I was thinking about what really drove me to begin to earn extra income online, I say it was divorce. I was getting divorced and I needed to make an extra $2,000, $2,500 a month because we were living in such a way where he get paid on Friday, I get paid on the next Friday. And so we always had money coming in. We weren't saving or anything like that, but we had started living in a manner that really wasn't cool, but I didn't recognize it until I got divorced. And immediately my checking account was like a negative $4,000. And every time I got paid for 6 weeks, I didn't have an income, basically, because when I got paid direct deposit, it would just eat that up, right? So it was a very stressful time for me. And I say that it was divorce that caused me to earn extra income online, but it wasn't divorce. It really was poor money management, having a poor relationship with money, not making money work for me. I'm working for money versus money working for me. And these are some of the things that I've learned down through the years. And just to be completely honest, I didn't really get serious, continue to be completely honest. I didn't really get serious about getting out of debt until maybe a couple of years ago. Because I began to think, I've been able to learn how to earn extra income online. I tell people about a product or service. They click the link in the video description. They may or may not buy it, but the ones they buy, I earn. They get the product, I get the money, right? That's just how a transaction works. And I thought, that's a blessing that I've been able to learn how to do that, right? However, what do I have to show for it? Still in debt. Why are you still in debt? I've earned enough online to not be in debt, right? Because my full-time check is already spoken for. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room that I have for that because of the situation that I put myself in. And I'm not condemning myself, but I think it's really good for me to look at and self-reflect, right? Self-reflect. Some people will say, quit your job and start, full-time entrepreneur. Well, I don't want to just make a lateral move. I don't want to earn, for example, 100K over here and then just trade that in for 100K over there. No, if I'm going to do something like that, I'd rather have a plan where I'm earning double that, or way more than that. I don't want to just make a lateral move because I'm still trying to figure out things with at that level, right? So I would rather, and this is for me, I would rather keep the career that I have as long as I can. I do work for grant programs, so we know what happens with grants, and those have been in really tight positions down through these 27 years I've been doing this, and this last year has been like, I'm not even sure if we're going to be here. So if something like that comes up, I know I need to pivot and shift, right? But it hasn't come up yet, so I still know I need to pivot and shift, but I don't want to leave that and then go struggle to make the same amount. I don't want to do that, right? And so just doing some self-reflection, I think that when you know better, you do better. But as I started this, a part of my journey and telling you is, let's look at the real reason why we are where we are. And so I started, like I said, to generate extra income online because I was divorced. But it really wasn't because I was divorced. It was because divorce allowed me to see front and center that I wasn't spending my money right. Because I easily could have been saving and had a $2,000, $4,000, $6,000 cushion, but I didn't do it because of poor money habits. Where do those poor money habits come from? It's not an excuse, but it came from my lived experience. For 18 years, somebody's trying to call me. I'm doing a video. But for 18 years, I grew up on the fixed income. First part of the month, first 3 weeks, happy. getting things. And it wasn't really a lot of money, but we had food and things like that. And then when it got a little bit at the end, we would have to go and clean houses or sell things or catfish dinners or whatever. And that's the mentality that I had. Oh, when I don't have enough money, let me go sell something. Let me go buy something low and sell something high. And those are good skills to have. But when you are doing things out of stress, out of fright, it just really jacks up your nervous system. But you learn how to do those things. So even when I went on and earned way more money than I had growing up, being on government assistance, I still had those habits. It's not an excuse. I think it's really good for me to look at these things and just be totally honest. My relationship with money has not always been great. One, I place too much of a demand on money. You're happy when you have money, and you're sad when you don't have it. That's not what money's for. Money is neutral. It's a neutral thing, and money is a tool. It's not meant to make me happy or sad, right? It's a tool for me to use for certain solutions that I need to have in my life. So I don't look at money the same way. Back in the day, oh, I got to get rich. I got to get this. I got to get my bag. No, right now I need to use money to work for me to get completely out of debt. So how do I do that? I got to get creative. What type of gift, talent, skills, and abilities do I have? What do I have in my house? What do I have in my temple that I can provide? What kind of solution can I be for other people, whether that's in a product or service? What can I do, right? And when I'm doing those things, the money will come through there, and I'll use it as a tool. I won't put money on this pedestal to make me happy. It's no emotion on that. Does that make sense? So overall, this is a really good year of self-reflection for me. It's a really good year for me to just take myself out of the box. For a while I was like, oh, I can only sell one thing. No, I can sell multiple things. Not worry about if people are like, oh, she's wishy-washy. Where did I get that thought from? You can sell multiple things. I do multiple things at my job. I don't do just one thing in my career. Today, I'm going to be doing 10 to 15 different tasks on one job. So I can do that same thing online. When I post a video, I can point you to multiple things and give you the opportunity to pick to see if that's something that you want to do as well. If it is, great. If it's not, great. You see, so taking myself out of the box, self-reflecting, what's my relationship with money? What's my relationship with myself? Why do I think the way that I think? Why am I the way that I am? And look at those things. And these are a lot of things that I've learned down through the years with peer review, being certified to be a peer review counselor, peer counselor, being a coach, all these transformative things. And overall, those certifications and those classes, because I love to learn and apply, has really helped me overall. But there's several things, but the one thing that I really am looking at this year, and I really looked at it last year, paying down like over $13,000 in debt, is my relationship with money. And so I don't stress about it anymore. I really don't. And I'm glad to be there, because I don't want to be working for money. I don't want to be working for money. I want money working for me. So I even had to change my outlook on when I get paid on from my job. This is a tool. These are the things that I have in place. I'm in excess over here, so I need to fix that. Right? I'm limited over here. I need to fix that. Money, go over here and fix that. Money, go over here and solve that. Right? So it's a learning process. So it's just a little bit of a conversation with you today. And, I want to encourage you, if you haven't went through the process to find out what really is the root cause of why you need to earn extra income, give it a go. It's pretty enlightening. It's pretty enlightening. All right. So There's some things in the video description. If you are on your journey and you want to earn income, there are real ways that you can make money from home. There are real ways that you can make money online. And I come from more of a referral marketing and affiliate marketing space right now. There are a few products that I have created myself. I have authored a book, things of that nature. But right now I'm focusing on affiliate marketing and referral based marketing. So in the video description, there's ways that companies will pay you a cash bonus if you become a new customer, and they'll pay you a cash bonus if you refer to other new customers. So there's that. There is a digital marketing suite of, I would call them introductory videos on how you can start digital marketing. I'm partnering with a young lady. We've been doing some lives together. But you can look at that, and one, that's a way for you to learn, but it's also a way if you want to resell that digital suite that could put, $400 every sale in your pocket. There's that for you. And so there's a lot of great things going on. And then if they're not something that you want to do, I do encourage you, you are on a journey to use money as a tool and to have a better relationship with it in general. Find something that you can resell. Find something that, it comes easily and effortlessly to you, but you also know that there are going to be times that you need to learn some things as well. But it's because you want to do it. It's not going to seem like a job. It's not going to seem like a task, right? Now, my job, because I've been doing it so long, it's not stressful. The only thing that's stressful in my job is when I get closer and closer, because I have to recruit so many students. And when we don't have those numbers, I do get a little stressed. Okay, I do get a little stressed. I'm like, we ain't get these numbers. But other than that, the work comes easy. Yes and yes. All right. So many blessings to you. Check out the links in the video description if you are that person and you're looking to generate extra income, and tag me or give me a link and let me follow your story as well. Many blessings.